So if you don't know what pop art nails is, I'm going to show it to you on the screen. Basically, it gives comic book vibes, super creative. I think whoever came up with this is genius. So of course you guys know I had to try it. I try almost every nail design that goes viral actually, but this one was different because it just seems super simple, but it is so tedious, well, to me personally. But I still feel like anybody can accomplish this super creative nail set, and I'm gonna do it for you guys here on YouTube. So I already did it for all of my Instagram followers. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already seen the set that I did. This is what I did. I kind of did an extra long set. So far on my Instagram, this did 3 million views. And I had a lot of you guys saying, oh my gosh, they're too long. This will be super cute short, yada, yada, yada. A lot of people liked it, but a lot of people, of course, had their share of opinions about the extra long nails. And I get it, everybody's not gonna like extra long nails, so to each his own. That just made me want to give you guys a short version of this extra long set that I did. So basically, this is just going to be a super detailed tutorial on pop art nails. If you're interested, make sure you keep watching, and let's do some notification shout out. I'm going to start them back up. I'm so sorry for everybody that was kind of looking forward to them and saw that I wasn't doing it anymore, but let's do some. So here's the first 3 people who commented on my last video. So let me give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for having your post notifications turned on. And if you would like a shout out just like these 3 people here, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and be one of the first 3 people to comment. So of course, with prepping, I'm going to start by pushing back all of my cuticles. I'm going to do this pointer finger for you guys on camera here, and I'm just gently pushing them back with my cuticle pusher that I got from Amazon, I think. And since we want our nails to last as long as we possibly can, we're going to get our nail drill, and I'm going to use my sanding band to remove the shine from my natural nail. And if you don't have a nail drill, don't worry about it. Go ahead and bust out one of your nail files just so you can remove that natural shine from your nails. Okay, so for this look, I'm just going to use some cover tips. We're going to use this Prep-in-1 gel from Makartt. And of course, if you watched my last video from Shein, you saw that I got some gloves. I got these nail gloves from Shein to help protect my hands and my skin from the UV nail lamp. And I'm just gonna put 1 coat of the Prep-in-1 gel that I showed you guys, and we're just gonna coat all of our nails with it and then cure for 30 seconds. And we got Makartt on the UV nail lamp. This is a cordless UV nail lamp. You can find it on Makartt's site. You can use my code to get a little bit of money off of your purchase. So now we can get our tips out. They are from Amazon, and I have them on my Amazon storefront. You can click the link in my description to check it out. And I'm just gonna fit the cover tip to my nail, and then I'm gonna take that same Prep-in-1 gel that we used earlier to put 1 coat on our nails with, and we're just gonna put it inside of that cover tip. I have definitely made the mistake of putting too much gel several times, so just be mindful just to put a couple dabs in there, just enough to cover the whole nail bed. I'm gonna bring out my Melody Susie UV nail lamp. I love this UV nail lamp for gel tips, and also when it comes to charms, curing nail charms down. This nail lamp is the truth. Go check it out on Melody Susie. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and press the nail down and cure. This nail lamp just makes it so easy to just change positions if I need to. Off camera, I went on and put on the rest of my nails, and this is how they're looking. 1 or 2 of them, I think this ring finger is a little crooked. It's not that bad, so I'm just gonna keep on pushing. Of course, we're not doing the nails this long. We gotta cut them down. So I'm gonna cut them down just about that length right there. And I feel like that's pretty good for all of them. And then the great thing about these cover tips is that they always come in the perfect shape. So I really don't have to do much filing. So I'm just gonna file down the free edge so that free edge is nice and straight for me. And we're gonna go for a square nail look. I thought to do coffin, but I like square better than coffin. Y'all let me know which one y'all like better, square or coffin, in the comments. But I think with this nail set, square will do. We'll do it. So yeah. Now let's get to the nail art. Now I've seen people say that you don't necessarily have to buff the nail out before you apply gel polish with these nail tips. So usually I would buff my nails out, and if you want to buff your nails out, go ahead and do that. But I honestly don't buff my nails out when it comes to cover tips anymore. So we're going to move right along and get our gel paints out. So y'all know I love Madam Glam's gel paint. One of my followers on Instagram suggested that I should do yellow pop art nails. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna use this yellow gel paint by Madam Glam, and then we're gonna use the application brush. So I'm gonna start with one coat of the yellow, and honestly, I really don't like the pigment of the yellow. It's not like a one coat, one and done type gel paint with this shade of yellow. So I'm gonna have to do 2 coats to make sure I'm getting good coverage. So we're just gonna do 1 coat here, and then it's gonna be a thin layer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my pinky. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and cure both of those fingers for 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna come back with a second coat. And this second coat really gives me the coverage that I feel like I need. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with 2 coats. I'm gonna double coat the other fingers as well. And this is what we have. So as you can see, I did every other finger all yellow, and what I want to do is every other finger with the French nail design. I've seen people do pop art nails on French nails, and I think they look so bomb on a French nail, so I want to try them out right now. So for the nude in the French, we're going to use this plumper gel, and it's called Flattery. It's from Makartt. So Makartt's plumper gels are supposed to be just for gel tips, but today we're going to be using these as a base color. We're going to start with a thin layer, then cure that for 30 seconds. And now I'm going to come back on top, and we're going to do a thick layer just to make sure that you can't see through it. And it is a solid nude as much as possible. I feel like you're going to see through it a little bit, but since it's a pop art set, once we put a matte top coat on top, you won't even tell. All right, so now for the French. So we're of course going to do yellow. So we're going to use our yellow gel paint, and I am going to use a liner brush. I think this liner brush is from Amazon. It's a Beetles liner brush. I actually just started doing my French nails like this, starting with a line where you kind of want your French to start at, and then do 2 lines coming down the side, and then go ahead and start to curve it so it can have that French look. And I honestly like that. I've seen a lot of people do their French tips like that, and that's pretty much how I've been doing it for a while now. But I feel like this is easier for me. And that's how the pointer looks. I just did 1 coat, but I'm gonna go back and do a second coat over that, because like I said, this yellow it's not the best when it comes to coverage. So I do have to go back in and do a second coat, but it is okay. So I'm gonna do a second coat on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other French nail off camera. I cannot wait to turn this into a pop art French nail. Here is the black liner gel that I'm going to be using. It is from Kiara Sky. And whenever I'm outlining something, I like to start with very little gel on my liner brush. You can see I'm just wiping off most of the black gel off of the liner brush. And then I'm gonna go in and outline the French tip with this black liner gel. And I'm going over it a couple times because I wanna make sure that it is thick. I noticed like with pop art, the thicker the line, the better it looks, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna make sure all of these lines are maybe not thick, but like medium thick. I feel like these liner brushes actually give me the straightest lines as possible. I love Kiara Sky's liner brushes. I'm gonna do a thinner line like around the French at first. So I'm just gonna go all the way around the French kind of lightly so the line comes out a little bit thinner. Yeah, I'm gonna do a second coat of that off camera so that line is a little bit thicker. And then we want to hit that cuticle area with some of the black too. As you know, with the pop art nails, they go around the whole entire nail with the black outlining. So I'm going to make sure I do that with the French as well. And that looks really good. It's starting to come together already, honestly. While I have my black liner brush out, I'm gonna go down the side. And I kind of don't like that. So I might go back and fix that a little later. But I'm also gonna do one little line at the bottom. And then on the other side of the nail, do two lines kind of connecting. And I kind of messed up a little bit, so I'm going to take some acetone just to clean it up just a tad bit. And I like the way that looks. But I want to go back and fix this black line on the side. And I like that. Yeah, I like this a lot better. Don't ask me why. I just like this look a lot better. They look very similar, so I don't know why I just did that. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to take some white liner gel now and finish the little details off. I'm gonna go on the opposite side and do the same line that I did, or a curved line that I did on the other side of the nail, but we're gonna make this one longer. And then I thought to do another white line towards the bottom of the French. You can't really see it though. It's not that noticeable, but it's there. But there's that, and it looks super cute. Look at that. And against all the other nails, like, yeah, this is going to be bomb, especially matte. So that's how it looks so far. And y'all, we got to do the rest of the nails. I'm going to do the other French nail off camera. So again, we're going to take the black liner gel, and I'm just going to go and outline the whole nail like I did the French, but this time we're going to do the whole thing. So down both sides like that. Down at the bottom. I'm gonna make that a little bit thicker there. And then around that top, that cuticle area. And it's so hard to do the cuticle area on camera, I'm not even gonna lie. But we got it. I got the best angle with this nail, so I'm okay. I'm super proud of this. If you record yourself on camera, if you do nail content, then you know sometimes it's a little difficult to get the perfect angle with certain nail designs. But yeah, I was kind of sweating a little bit with this one. That got me a little excited. So now we can do the little details. I'm going to start with the black line on the side, and then the two black lines on the bottom. You can see here my nail is covering it, but we're gonna make it work. And then lastly, the white line on the side, and then the little dash at the bottom. And your girl is done. This looks super good. This looks better than what I anticipated. Look at that. So what I wanted to do was do both matte and glossy. So we're gonna start with matte. So this is how they look matte. And you guys tell me how y'all like the matte. I personally like the matte over the glossy. I just feel like it's supposed to be matte to give off that cartoony pop art look. Like the matte just really sets that look off. But then the glossy doesn't look bad at all either. So you guys let me know which one y'all like better, the matte or the glossy. This was my very first time doing the pop art French. So I hope you guys like it. I love them. They turn out super better than what I had in my head, let me tell you. Okay, so that is everything. I really hope you guys like the way these turned out because I love them. Go ahead and rate them in the comments down below. Next week, I think I'm gonna buy some nail products off of Amazon. And we're gonna do our nails with some cheap products from Amazon. So if you're interested in that content, make sure you stay tuned for next Saturday's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you in my very next video next week.